Weep Granag, Weep Ninibong, everyone, and welcome to the Cybertronic Name Game. Based off the now off-the-air game show Celebrity Name Game, it's the show where you prove both the value of your teamwork and test not just how much nomenclatural trivia you know, but how much your partner knows in turn. And so, as the name of today's game suggests, well, we've got some very special and very metal guests here. So everyone watching at home, let's give a warm welcome to our contestants, Rumble, Hot Rod, RC, and Shockwave of the Cybertronic Spree.
Hey, what's up, Earth? Thanks for tuning in. You're going down, other team.
I'm jealous of you guys back in the year 2005.
Yeah, what are the teams?
Yeah, I thought it would be simple. I mean, you guys know, are you guys really going to want to work with Autobots, Rumble?
I don't want to work with anybody, to tell you the truth.
Well, you're stuck with Shockwave.
All right.
After all, part of this depends on the idea of that. How well are you able to get guesses out of your partner? And yeah, presumably, if you're in the same faction, there would be some modicum of teamwork.
All right, let's try this out. Cars versus purple.
Autobots and Decepticons. But yeah, how is it back in the year 2005 anyway? It's got to be a lot more pleasant than here.
It's pretty good.
I have no memory of it.
Sorry, my bad. I keep taping over him.
Yeah, I'm basically a mixtape where the only song is Whoop, There It Is.
It's a damn fine song. All right, so what are the rules? How do we do it?
All right, well, for our present bots and cons, and all of you viewers with safely socially distancing back at home, a refresher of the rules is in order. Starting with the first team, one of you is going to be given a sequence of names with which you will have 45 seconds to help your teammate guess as many names as possible. Each successful guess is worth 100 points. You can be as creative as you want with your hints, just so long as you don't use one of the parts of the name itself in the hint that you're giving. If you don't know a word or you're stuck on getting one guessed, then just say pass in order to skip it and move on to the next one. The first team that's going to be playing this round is going to be the Autobots. So for the sake of this, I'm going to need one of you to not look at your screen while we're doing this sort of thing. I'm going to rely somewhat on Bot's honor for that.
Yeah, for sure. You know what, RC? If you don't mind, I could do the. I'll look away from the screen if you like.
Yeah, look away, Hot Rod. Look away. You're good at that.
All right. So let's get started with the royalty-free temp music. All right. Now then, Hot Rod. So the first two categories that you and RC are going to be able to pick from are Roll Out and Rise Up.
Which one are you picking, RC?
I
get to choose because I'm guessing.
You guys can both choose. Like, which one do you guys as a team think you would do a better job at?
All right, what you feeling?
Roll out.
Roll out? All right. I like
All
it.
right.
Team car.
So you're going to get a series of names over the course of this round then, and Hot Rod, you're going to be helping RC guess as many of these as possible. So if the two of you are ready to start.
I guess so.
I'm ready.
Right.
Let's do this.
All right, then. In that case, you have 45 seconds and go.
He's on walking the streets on sounds like a bird that turns his head around. It's an owl.
Sorry?
Prowl.
This spot sounds like it's like an oasis when you think you see something.
Mirage.
It's me. It's me.
RC.
It's that other Autobot in our band that we never see anymore because they're Hollywood.
Bumblebee.
I've got to administer blank to you because you're sick.
First aid.
All right, not bad. Not bad. 500 points in that first round right there. Honestly, that's better than a lot of people who do like when we run this at anime conventions.
RC, you're a natural.
All right, so next up, we're going to have Rumble and Shockwave getting their chance to go. And I guess which of you wants to be the first to guess?
Do you want me to guess, Rumble?
Yeah, you guess, Shockwave. Go for it.
Okay.
All right, so Rumble is going to be the one giving the clues. Let's see how this goes. And Shockwave, you have to make sure that I can hear you as well, too. So, all right. Are you guys both ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then the clock begins now.
He's a dick. He thinks he's better than Megatron. No, he's a Decepticon. He flies. Yeah. Oh, he's the guy that Megatron turns into. I can't hear Shockwave. Oh, he's a mustard-colored Jeep who's kind of a creep. Patch. Patch. Oh, he's the leader. Yeah.
It looks like the Decepticons didn't know their faction quite as well as the Autobots did. All
Well,
right, but yeah,
I
at the end of round one, though, I mean, it's customary in Earth game shows for there to be a little cross-player chatter, and
Okay, well,
so I've got to ask, like, Hot Rod, how do you guys decide what music or theme songs that you guys want to cover?
Oh yeah, well that's a tough question. Dirty tricks, like scheming, plotting, coercion, blackmail. We fight a lot in the studio. I mean, everybody gets a say, so it's really about anything you can do to like win people over to your side. And so we'll build like a coalition. Like I'll get RC involved. You know, Sweet Talk the Quintesson. I'll blackmail Rumble. Shockwave and I are like arm wrestle or something. And then ultimately the Unicron goes yay or nay, and that's kind of who decides.
Cool. And Shockwave, what do you do when you're not rocking out? Like, what are some of your preferred pastimes?
Well, I've been doing a lot of reading. I picked up this book called Humans. Just learning about our actual fan base, which is primarily human. Sometimes cats, I guess, but I've been reading Humans.
So have you learned how to manipulate us without needing hypno chips yet?
That's correct.
That's very concerning. Well, with that note, I suppose we should get started on round two then. And the Decepticons, you guys are going to get your pick of categories now. And it is going to be Shockwave who's going to be giving the clues. We have a pick of 2 categories here, and going into round 2, we have the Autobots at 500 and the Decepticons at 3. And the categories are Call of the Primitives or Scramble City.
Scramble City.
All right, Scramble City. This category is going to be combiners, city bots.
Okay.
All that sort of stuff.
All right. I'm going to look sideways.
All right. Are you guys both ready to go? All right. 45 seconds are on the clock, beginning now.
It's kind of like Cineplex.
It's Metroplex.
This is like a mental state I have all the time after rehearsal. I have a mental...
Scorponok.
Close.
Mental block?
Oh.
A city bot that is like your
And combiners.
Your brain freeze.
It was breakdown. Like I'm having a breakdown right now.
I see.
I'm not even gonna... Jesus.
Fortress Maximus.
So the ones that went through there was first there was Metroplex.
You can turn around now.
Yep. First there was Metroplex, then it was Breakdown, and the last one was well, that was Silverbolt, I believe.
Silverbolt.
And the Decepticons came through with a full-on 0 points on that, unfortunately.
I said Metroplex.
Metroplex?
Yes,
got
but he said Plex in his clue.
He's like Cineplex.
Yeah, so it passed because of that. Yeah.
Shockwave. Next time we gotta name Autobots, just be like, he's that loser with the horns or something like that. Yeah.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
I guess Shockwave is as effective on game shows as he is on guard duty.
Listen, Tekno. Shockwave had to call Megatron every day for 4 million years until Megatron finally picked up.
I mean, that begs the question, was Megatron really unconscious, or did he finally just go, fine?
No, he was unconscious. He'd been calling for 4 million years. You try that sometimes. Actually, don't do that.
So, we're around to the Autobots now, and you guys are going to get Call of the Primitives. This is characters who have Beastmans.
All right,
Okay.
SC, ready?
I'm gonna turn away.
All right. Let me guys know when you're ready.
I'm
Looks
ready.
like you guys are both good to go. All right, then. 45 seconds are on the clock, starting now.
All right, it's like 3, and it's like the loser dinosaur city from the Decepticons.
The loser dinosaur city? I don't know.
Yeah. It's like first part of the name is 3, and the last is because it's a the other faction.
Triceraclops. I don't know.
Pass.
Triceratops. I don't know.
All right. Now you're a tiger and you're a robot. What's your name?
Tigress.
No, never mind. All right, now we're gonna go like you explode, but you're also a snail.
Slugor.
Next.
I think that's in the Masters of the Universe universe.
All right. It's the name of our upcoming record.
Ravage.
Woo!
Oh, and that came in just too late, unfortunately.
Damn.
So you don't have to feel as bad, Decepticons, because it turns out that the Autobots had as good of a track record as you guys.
Well, you know I'm not cheating.
We know you're not Cheetor.
You're getting a thumbs down from Control Room. We've never disappointed humans this much. Not even that time at Anime North.
All right.
I
at
thought
the
it was
end-
an entertaining round.
So at the end of round 2, we have the scores as the same, with the Autobots at 500 and the Decepticons at 300. And I think we have time for, well, a couple more questions here. So I got to ask, Rumble, what's it like having so many cassette siblings?
Well, it's interesting because some people think they're siblings, but they're actually more like roommates, and they come and go as they please before lockdown. And I never really had to see most of them. But now they're around quite a bit, and it's kind of annoying because I just want to get something out of the fridge. I'll open the fridge and 5 cassettes fall out, and they're pretty heavy, so I gotta watch my toes.
So which roommate is the worst roommate?
Probably me.
Accurate.
Yeah.
All right, and as for RC, a question for you then. Why do the Decepticons have purple fire and the Autobots yellow laser fire?
Yeah, I mean, like it really comes down to how the energon is processed through the system. It's pretty simple.
I suppose that makes sense. I mean, they are the Autobots, Decepticons. So
Yeah.
I suppose it's time for us to start in on the final round, in which I am now the clue giver.
Ooh.
And for this one, I'm going to need a member of each faction to get ready, because you guys are going to be going head to head until one team has enough points to win the game.
I'll do it.
I want you guys to, so both you teams are going to have buzzers in order to buzz in. On the main screen, I'm going to be displaying a bunch of blanks corresponding to the number of letters in a name or phrase. And as the round goes on, I'm going to be slowly revealing these letters in this name at random as I give you clues. Now, the first name is going to be worth $100, or 100 points rather, or Shanix,
Dollars.
or whatever.
Oh, we're
Dollars,
changing.
Shanix, yen, you know how it goes. The first name is going to be worth 100, and the second is going to be worth 200, the third 300, and so on and so forth. And yes, I just heard a buzzer go.
Megatron.
Well,
But,
let him ask the question first.
but it's a good thing that this is worth 0 points, Rumble, because if you're wrong, well, this game is less forgiving than a Quintesson. The opposing faction then gets the points instead. And after each question, you guys are going to switch from active and inactive players. So say whichever one of you goes first, Hot Rod or RC, the second one will then guess for the second clue there, for the second hint there. And that will give everyone a chance to test their wits.
All right.
And the first faction that reaches 3,000 points is going to be the one that wins this game.
Whoa.
Wow, that's going to take like 2 hours.
Not necessarily, because as I said, if you don't get the points, the other team gets the points for free.
Right.
Oh, right.
Somebody's getting points.
And
Okay,
there's going to be
good.
letters showing up as this is going on. So yeah. So with that said, I suppose I should show you what our final round category is then.
Yeah.
80s cartoons.
Woo!
All right.
That's right. This is all stuff that aired in the 1980s on television.
RC,
And-
would you like to guess first?
Sure.
Who's going to guess first for us, Shockwave?
Yes, or is it one at a time?
It's one at a time. We swap between questions.
I
Yes.
see.
And I've got the buzzers cleared. So everyone's buzzers are working. So who's going first for this first round?
So I can't do the buzzer at the same time as the game.
Okay, you know
Because you're
what?
on your phone?
Okay, you know what? If that's going to be the case, then maybe the way we should do this is, should we do it with raised hands instead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so like everyone make sure like your raised hands are going to be in frame.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I see Hot Rod and Shockwave in frame. RC, want to make sure RC's hands are in frame then.
Raise hands.
So for 80s cartoons, so who is going to be going up first then? All right, RC and Rumble. You guys are going to be going head to head for this first 100
Okay.
point clue here. Let's start this thing. This animated series was created by Hanna-Barbera, features 2 warring factions. Several characters in this series have appeared in Transformers stories. This property is based off of Bandai's Machine Robo toy line. The main characters are all cyborgs. Factions in this series included Guardians, Renegades, and Rock Lords. Oh, Rumble has buzzed in here.
It's oh man.
No. Come on.
Are you sure that first word is spelled correctly? It's Challenge of the GoBots.
Correct.
Woo!
It is Challenge of the GoBots. All right. And now, Hot Rod and Shockwave.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. This cartoon was story edited by the future creator of Babylon 5, J. Michael Straczynski. It features an unconventional team of exterminators. It is adapted from an incredibly, and Hot Rod has raised his hand.
The real Ghostbusters.
Correct. The real Ghostbusters. All right. RC and Rumble, back to you. All right. This long-running series was based on a comic book that debuted in 1984. The lyrics for its iconic theme song were composed by Big Bang Theory creator Chuck Lorre. Oh, and RC has a hand up.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes, correct. Chuck Lorre composed the lyrics for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right, back around to Hot Rod and Shockwave. This action series is a spin-off of another successful 80s property. The main character is a princess who transforms using a magic weapon. Hot Rod.
Shira, Princess of Power.
Correct. And the Autobots are now at 1,400 as we go back to Rumble and RC. All right. This cartoon involved crimes being solved by a meddling kid and their talking dog. It was produced, and Rumble has raised his hand.
Inspector Gadget.
Correct, Inspector Gadget. And the Decepticons are catching up quickly because we're getting up in the point counts. All right, back then, Hot Rod and Shockwave. This series followed the adventures of teenagers transported to another world trying to get home. It was based on a successful role-playing game. The main heroes fought a villain voiced by Peter Cullen.
Raise your hand, Shockwave.
Raise your hand. Okay, Shockwave. Shockwave, sorry.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Correct. And the Decepticons take the lead.
Don't raise my hand, Decepticon. I'm not polite.
Well, you don't win without raising your hands, Shockwave. Otherwise, if you just said it, Hot Rod could raise his hand
Humans
and
and your rules.
Unfortunately, it's only logical to have a game show proceed in an orderly fashion.
I'm gonna raise this.
That works. All right, so RC and Rumble then. We are on to this next one then.
You got this, RC.
This series is based off a French comic.
Hey!
Oh, Rumble got a hand up.
The Smurfs.
And it is the Smurfs. 2,200, 1,400.
Wow.
We're getting close now. We're getting really close. Like one or two questions is potentially going to decide this game. And we go back to Hot Rod and Shockwave. This series follows a group of heroes who fight evil mutants. The main villain invokes ancient spirits of evil to transform. Oh, and Hot Rod has a hand raised.
It's those freaking Thundercats.
It is the Thundercats. And it is all tied up. I think we're getting close to, I think this next question might actually be the one that decides it.
Oh God.
Looking over my list. I think we're that far in on the points. And so with that said, Rumble and RC, we are all tied up now, and let's start giving some clues. And you guys will like this first one because the title of this series is the name of an illusionist's band. This series is known and RC has a hand raised.
Gem and the holograms.
And it is Gem and the Holograms.
You barely got that. I had my hand up too.
The Autobots win. Good
game.
Triumphs. And everyone continues to exist.
Interesting.
Good
yeah.
game.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to split up the band.
No, hopefully I'm not the one that ended the Cybertronic Spree's glorious career. That would be like a black mark in history.
No.
All right, thank you guys all for playing, and now we're gonna get the next game set up. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Iacon. We're here again with the Cybertronic Spree, specifically Rumble, Hot Rod, Shockwave, and RC. How's it going, you guys?
Hey, thanks for having us, Techno.
So I've got to ask you, Rumble, like between you and me and Shockwave, probably best if you cover whatever you have that passes for years for this. Is Megatron an illustrious, glorious leader, or is he just kind of a doink?
He kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, we never win.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wiener.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm
Yeah.
surprised to hear that from you, Shockwave.
More wiener, like less leader, more wiener.
Yeah. He's more like a pleader because he pleads for his life so often. You know what Megatron's problem is he doesn't want to face the consequences for being a dick. He just thinks he could just do whatever he wants anytime and like, oh, we're all supposed to let him do it because he's Megatron. Well, screw that shit. We're not on Cybertron anymore.
Hey, I'm just an Autobot drinking my tea to all y'all.
Why do you think I hang out with Autobots all the time? Because Megatron stinks.
Yeah.
Well, Hot Rod, speaking of leadership, what's it like to open the Matrix of Leadership?
Oh, what's it like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. It's hard to put into words, but okay. So, you know that song by your band, the Rolling Stones? It's called I
Mhm.
Can't Get No Satisfaction. It's like that, but the opposite. So much satisfaction.
Really, you seemed like you really wanted to give it up fast as soon as you thought Optimus Prime came back from the dead.
Yeah,
Hot
it's
Rod
like the
always
other
wants
song.
to give it up.
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's satisfying to have, but it's
I,
also once you've had it, you know.
so I guess we could say Hot Rod is no Rick Astley.
No, I'm not. That's not the song.
All right. So, Wheel of Icon, if any of you have seen the long running Earth game show Wheel of Fortune, that is basically what we are playing here, except we're playing it with 4 players instead of 3. And so, I assume you guys all know how to play. Wreck Garfield you all inappropriately? Excellent. In that case, let's start the next round, the first round. And this first round, it is going to be Rumble who is going to be guessing first here. And we are going to be starting with a quote. All right, so Rumble, let's give that wheel a spin, shall we? All right, for 250, Rumble.
I'll go for a R, please.
We have 1 R. And you
Point
get
of
to
order. I don't know about the about our hostess here with the letters. I feel like they're in cahoots. She's obviously wearing purple. Rumble and Shockwave are both purple.
It's not your turn.
Truth be told, she's more of a Lugnut fan herself.
I don't have a way to guess this.
Well, do you want to? You have two vowels cost 250, so you can always buy a vowel or you can keep spinning.
Why? I can't spin. Is that the way it goes? The next guy's got to spin.
No, you go until you get there isn't something there.
That's not the Wheel of Fortune I saw, but I'll spin again.
Yeah, you keep going until you get it wrong. For you 450.
I'd like to get a T, please.
No T.
Chamomile.
And so now we go round to Shockwave.
Shockwave, go for it.
Spin that wheel, Shockwave.
I was just gonna get Rumble and T.
Pump up the jam.
Oh, just managing to get out of lose a turn at 900.
S.
We have no S's, and we're now round to the Autobots with RC.
You don't buy consonants, Shockwave.
Give that wheel a spin.
Me?
Color appropriate at 750, RC.
All right, I want to get an N.
There are N's. There are, in fact, 4 N's.
4 N's.
All right. Do you want to buy a vowel or keep spinning?
Yeah, I'm going to buy a vowel.
All right.
I'd like to get an O.
We do have an O, but only 1.
Can I spin?
Yep. All right, give the wheel a spin.
Bankrupt.
For 800.
Yeah. S.
No S's. And we're down round to Hot Rod. The one chosen by the join order.
All right, here we go. Ready for a spin?
Yeah.
I know it.
1,000.
Whoa, big money. All right, let's do L.
No L. No L. No L. No L.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Are you sure? You only have 250 points, Rumble.
Yeah, but that's more than everybody else.
All right. So do you want to try and solve it then?
It's Ba Weep Grana Weep Ninibong.
It is.
Wait, are we on a team?
That
No.
was amazing, Rumble.
No, you're all playing individually there.
Ooh.
But we've got 3 rounds though, and the next thing up is going to be a thing. Shockwave, because you were next in line, you get to go first with your wheel spin.
That's my spin.
For 750.
I'd like to borrow a T.
There is a T. And that means you get to keep spinning, or you can buy a vowel. $800.
An S.
There are some S's in here.
Thing.
All right. And with that said, do you want to buy a vowel or keep spinning? Spin it is. And wow, we're down to 1,000.
Yeah. I think I will go for an N.
A what?
N.
There is an N. One N, but there is one. And do you want to keep spinning or?
Well, you can't tell by my face. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I would like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
How much are they?
250. And you just spend 250 and then you get however many there are.
If I give you 200, would that be okay?
That would not be okay.
Oh.
I drive a hard bargain, Shockwave.
I was going to wait for Black Friday, but okay, I'll buy one.
All right, what do you want?
I would like an A.
And there is one A. It is still your turn. Do you want to spin or do you want to keep buying? All right, and spin it is. And this is not nearly as good of a spin. We're at 250.
I would like to get an R.
There are 2 R's. Shockwave, you are killing it this round.
Is anybody getting this? I will spin again.
All right. Let the wheel spin and spin and spin, and 300 is where it ends.
Okay, a C.
And there are no C's, which means it is time for RC to make her spin.
All right, spin it up.
Oh no!
Ah,
Oh no! It's lose a turn. Hot Rod, you got this. Is your moment. This is what everything has been building to. Give that wheel a spin.
Let's go. Let's spin it.
$400.
Let's do an L.
And there are no L's. And we're around a rumble. Give that wheel a spin. $500.
Let's see an F, please.
An F. There is an F.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
All right.
O.
3 O's. That's 3 for the price of 1.
Lady is walking weird.
What's that? The lady is walking weird. Well,
Yeah.
we can't all be as fluid as us.
No.
Okay, I'm going to buy another vowel, please.
All right, that'll use up all your points, I should note. But
Oh wait, let me spin again.
all right. $600.
I would like to see an M, please.
There is an M.
All right, I'd like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
An E.
Oh, this one gets you 2 E's.
All right, let's spin.
All right, spin. And $250.
A P, please.
No P's.
All right.
And we are round back to Shockwave.
Yo, you forgot the Autobot.
It's not your turn.
What are you talking about?
It's Shockwave's turn.
Yeah.
Buying a vowel or giving it a spin?
Was a spin.
All right. And the wheel is spinning and ending at 150.
Let's go for P as in Peter.
That's what I
There are
just
no
said.
P's.
I already
There are no
asked for
P's.
it.
But there is also, but this is also Wheel of Fortune, in which they do not check if people, they do not call people if they guess something that has already been guessed.
So
It's so it's round to hot rod again since it skipped RC for Miss a Turn.
All right. Let's just go with the spin here.
Let's get you on the board. 350.
Let's go H.
There is a single H.
All right, let's spin again.
All right, and I will say, I will be shocked if Hot Rod doesn't know this one.
All right, let's go with P.
What?
That's the third time.
It is the third time, and there's still no P's in this. Which means it is back around to Rumble.
what did you say? You say P or T?
Either way, they were both used.
Way, Hot Rod. Well,
All right, for 450.
Give me an L, please.
And that one had also already been used, and there was no L. We're round to Shockwave. Now you know how it feels, Rumble. And we're back round to Shockwave.
These words are made up.
let's go for D as in everyone is super dumb.
There are 2 D's.
What the is that?
Oh, Hot Rod knows what it is.
That's not a thing. That's nothing. I'll spin again.
I wish I paid attention to those
1100.
stories.
Running out of letters, guys. We're running out of letters. I'm stalling as long as I can.
Wrap it up.
Going to go for something that's just a shot in the dark. The B.
There is a B.
This is a very this thing is a very Autobot specific thing because Decepticons don't care about this kind of crap.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice excuse.
I got this. Come on, Shocky. What you gonna do? You gonna solve?
You gonna spin, or you gonna solve, or you gonna buy?
I'm gonna buy.
Okay.
You.
And there are no U's, which means it goes to an RC who is not on the board, so she should probably spin.
Should I, or if I solve it, will everyone not get anything?
That is correct. No one would get anything.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You want to solve then?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's the Shrike Bats of Dromedon.
That's right. Someone listened to Cup Told Stories.
Yeah.
I'm still winning.
That's right. Rumble is still winning with 250 points.
This is kind of the legendary game of Wheel of Fortune. I gotta say, I've been watching enough of this show.
One vowel and it's all over for me.
Let's go with this one here. Let's go with something that I think. Let's go with something that the Decepticons might be a little bit more familiar with here for this third and final round of Wheel of Iacon. And with this one, Hot Rod is going to be able to get to spin the wheel first.
All right, let's
Give it a spin.
spin.
Solve it.
$150.
Let's go R.
3 R's. A very good start.
Let's spin.
All right. $350.
S.
We have 3 S's.
All right, let's spin again.
Just avoiding bankruptcy at 500.
T, like
All right.
tourniquet.
All right. And there is a T.
All right, let's spin.
All right. Let's spin it again. For 150.
Man, just low rolling all this stuff. All right. L.
3 L's.
All right, let's spin.
Hot Rod getting all the rolls. And going for 350 now.
P.
And there are no P's, which means it goes round to Rumble to spin. $1,100.
Nice. Can you give me 1 second?
You're not allowed to look it up, Rumble.
I'm gonna go with W because I want a lot of money.
Let's see your hands, Rumble.
And there are 3 W's.
I'd like to solve.
You would like to solve? All right.
Why throw away your life so recklessly?
That's a question you should ask yourself. And with that, that is 3 rounds, and that is our game.
That was well played, Rumble.
Thank
Well
you.
played.
I really thought you were gonna get it, Hot Rod. I'm glad that you asked for a letter that's not in there. So
He threw away his life recklessly.
Yes.
The only way to throw. This is good, Rumble.
Okay.
You took us
All
all
right.
to school, man. Like none of us
Yeah.
are on the board except for you. That's kind of a really great comeback after we the Autobots.
That's true. Yeah. The Autobots won one game, and the Decepticons just stomped another. We can ask a few more questions, sure, because we've got a lot of questions for people.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's wrap it up with
All
that.
right. Well, I mean, I suppose I should. Let's see. I should ask you, Rumble, then. Since you're in the winner's circle now, let's ask. Besides Weird Al, have any of the other artists on the Transformers original soundtrack commented on the Transformers 1986 album that you guys did?
I think Stan Bush liked it. He didn't seem too offended, and then also the guys from NRG are really cool.
Oh, cool.
Ernie, and then also Lee also sends me emails sometimes and wants to hang out and stuff. So I look forward to that.
Cool. I didn't know they were still together.
I don't know if they are, but they still exist outside of the band. So
RC, a question for you then, also music related. Can you name the musical influence of yours?
Yeah, man, I have so many. Lately in lockdown, I've been listening to a lot of some heavier stuff like Faith No More and Power Trip. So yeah, but there's so many.
I mean, like any recent songs that have come out or whatever that have gotten stuck in your ear?
Any recent songs? I mean, you know what? I gotta be honest. Some of the songs we're working on for our album are stuck in my head all day long.
Nice.
That's all I've been listening to, really, and it's pretty awesome. But I can't sing them to you yet.
And speaking of singing, Hot Rod, is there any chance that we could get the Quintesson or Unicron to sing lead in a song? I mean, I get the feeling it'd be something that would be pretty heavy, and I think all of your fans are ready to see what the collateral damage would be.
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, to be honest, they both do sing, and they both compose music. Quintesson sings already during the show. Mind you, he's more in the supporting role. He's got lots of lovely voices. But so far as featuring them, yeah, I think we're still trying to prod the Unicron because he's got an incredible voice if your ears don't bleed from hearing it. It's quite lovely. So yeah, we'll see about an upcoming release. It'd be great to have them out.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool to hear. Yeah. Shockwave, were any of you in the band classically trained in music on Cybertron, or did you pick up those skills while you were on Earth?
I've been learning a little bit of stuff here on Earth. I want to get my DJ skills up, so I don't know if that's classical, but yeah, synthesizers.
Cool. All right. Nice. We got a few rapid fire questions as well here for this. These are for everyone. So let's just go down the line, I suppose. Starting with Rumble, Hot Rod, Shockwave, then RC. You have to pick a beast form or alt mode. What animal are you? Rumble.
I'm a bat.
Hot Rod.
I am either a red viper snake or a wiener dog.
Shockwave. RC.
I'm a cheetah.
Cool. A spider is falling from the ceiling onto your commander. What do you do? Rumble.
I just let it happen because the spider has a right to be there.
Hot Rod.
Start live streaming.
Shockwave.
Raid.
RC.
I make sure the spider's safe.
No one checking to see if the spider is a creepy Predacon, I see. Yeah. Well.
You never said who our commander was.
All right. Well, now let's do this next one backwards then. RC, what's your favorite song?
Slaughterhouse Power Mad.
Shockwave.
Song?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't rapid fire. I would have to say Thundercats theme song.
Hot Rod.
I'm going to go right now with Highway Star, Deep Purple.
Nice. Rumble.
Number one song in heaven by Sparks.
Nice. Nice. I've got the musical influence one was actually a rapid fire one, and then I misread it through while looking through here. So I'll ask again of all of you as well. What are your name a musical influence of yours? Let's start with you, Shockwave.
Musical influence. I would have to say Stuart Copeland from The Police.
Cool, cool. What about you, Hot Rod?
So many. Let's go with. We're gonna go with Prince on this one.
And Rumble?
I'm gonna go with Keith Moon from The Who.
Cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. I guess I'll just do another round of questions for all of you.
Yeah, our band is basically built for wacky and awesome fan stories. Like, that's
I mean, I remember the time back in I guess it would have been 2019. Was it 2019? I think where you and RC just showed up for karaoke at TFCon Toronto.
Yeah,
that was a blast.
Yeah,
I got to meet you guys there and get a photo.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, that's kind of the reason to do the band, is to just find weird, wonderful adventures. But yeah, I was thinking, okay, this one time, I'm going to do a little shout out here to one fan. We were going to go down to Atlanta, Georgia for our very first show down there. And we got word that a fan of ours was going to jump up on stage and get a tattoo while the band was playing live in front of everybody. And we had no idea who this person was or like how this was going to go down. Just that, you know, it was this thing that was going to happen. And I mean, yeah, it was pretty wild. I mean, it didn't actually happen the way we thought it might, because I guess like you guys have like health and safety. But it was awesome. And yeah, ended up getting a Cybertronic Spree tattoo. I believe it was the first of its kind. So shout out to you, Trevor.
Cool. Very cool.
There's a chapter on that in this humans book.
Very cool. Shockwave, I know you don't have a mouth, but what's your favorite drink?
That's a great question. I don't know if you guys know that I've started my own show called Shocks Cocks, where I make cocktails. And on the pilot episode, I made a wonderful holiday drink called Nog Nog Noggin on Heaven's Door. And you can go to that episode, it's on YouTube.
Cool.
But I drank a lot of those until it was leaking out of every hole.
Oh, that's pretty great. RC, you've got like a fantastic, I've got to say, you've got a fantastic vocal range, and like both in the shows and on the album there, just listening to it. What kind of vocal warm-ups do you do before you play a show in order to hit such a wide range?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Like I can't really follow what the great human singers do, so I had to kind of adapt my own vocal warm-up. But I guess I would liken it to like starting a car up in the wintertime for anyone who's ever lived in a cold climate. You just got to like make sure you check the fluids, start it up, let it run for a bit, And then once it's nice and warm inside, you can just rev the engine for a while. And then it's ready to go from 0 to 60. So yeah, that's my vocal warm up.
You gonna give us a taste, Robot?
Sure. It's kind of like this.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Question here for the band here. Do you guys keep a square jar for Shockwave?
We do now. Yeah. Otherwise, it's so much work in post. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you know
All
what?
right.
You've been really good today, Shockwave. I didn't even hear one swear, and you said a lot. So I feel like, you're learning.
I've been doing some meditation. It's like helping me like not say the swears.
Actually,
Some people find them offensive, as I've heard in the comments section.
if you guys don't mind that said, I just thought of another one. I'm actually curious about myself. What was it like working with Weird Al when you got that cameo for your Dare to Be Stupid video?
It was amazing. He was super professional, and yeah, I mean, it was kind of a dream come true for us. RC, you directed Weird Al. What did you think?
Hot Rod, I was so what do you call it? I think nervous that day that it's all kind of a blur, but damn, he was a very sweet human, so it was pretty amazing. Rumble, what did you think? You were there.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like I was standing off to the side for most of it, and I could not believe how professional he was. Like he literally just met us. We told him what the line was, and then that was it. He did it like 5 times perfectly, and then was like, "All right, thank you very much." And he kind of went away and did his thing. It was like he was a being of pure magic and light, and we got to be there at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't like you as much then.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in here. If there's any other projects that you guys want to plug or promote, now would be the time.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us today, Tekno, and thank you, Suna, for helping out on the tech side of things. We, of course, are your rock stars in disguise, the Cybertronic Spree. So thank you all for joining us, watching, and contributing to this fan-run convention, because that's the only way fun things happen, is when cool people get together and do weird, wacky stuff. So yeah, you want to check us out online? We are your rock stars in disguise, the Cybertronic Spree, wherever you go. And we'll see you guys hopefully in the end of 2021. We're able to rock out in person once again.